Okay, I'm back again, and today we're going to talk about part 3, which is also the last part, the pursuit of pain. Pressing on the pain side, radical honesty, and pro social shame. So, first we're going to talk about pressing on the pain side. Pressing on the pain side means adjusting the balance so it's like, let's say you do something pleasureful and the pleasure one goes up, and for it to go back to base level, the pain side also has to go up. This talks about the concept that when you do something painful, the pain side goes up, and in turn, in order to level it, the pleasure side has to go up. Like, there are studies about ice baths that when you get into an ice bath in the morning for like 3 to 5 minutes, afterwards for several hours your dopamine is at a high level. And it's not something like watching porn, it goes whoop, it stays high. It gets high and it stays high, and that's why you feel like you're joyful throughout the day. And because it's not an artificial rise, it's not like a drug, it doesn't create that much pain when it's coming down. The reason that uh, the reason that those activities cause so much pain, like drugs, porn, social media, because they give an artificial quick rise of dopamine. If dopamine rises quickly, in order to balance it, it has to also decrease quickly. It creates a trough, and that trough causes pain. So, pursuit of pain, like when you go working out is hard. Working out is hard, but I learned to enjoy working out. The pain that working out causes makes me feel good because in my brain I have connected the working out with greater rewards in the long term. That's also a part of it. And because working out creates pain and it's a good thing for me, like the ice baths, and I know it's a good thing for me, after I work out, I feel joyful. It's the same thing in the, not exactly the same thing in as the ice bath, but after I work out, my dopamine levels are high, as suggested by some studies. So yeah, pressing on the pain side, like doing painful things that you know to be good, can help you increase your dopamine on the following hours, minutes. So yeah, radical honesty. Honesty about what you do is the first step to getting better. Like, let's say you're addicted to something, but you do not even want to admit it, not even to yourself. Then you're not gonna get any help, because the getting help part, not I'm not talking about getting help from other people. Like, actually helping yourself is also getting help. Like, let's say you're addicted to social media, and putting that phone away in a cupboard at night before you go to bed is helping yourself, is getting help. And you're not going to do that if you do not acknowledge that you are addicted. Not, you do not have to say addicted per se, but you cannot do that thing with reason if you don't believe that you should do it. And you won't believe that you should do it if you don't believe that you do not have a problem. If you believe you have a problem, you will have a motive to fix it. You will have the motive to do things that will better your situation to a place where to much to your liking. Yeah. And chapter 9, last chapter, pro-social shame. This is basically if you're hanging around with people who do the thing that you do with no guilt, with no regret, you will keep doing it. If you are not shamed for what you do, like in extreme cases, you will keep doing it. Let's say your friends whom you met online by playing games are ordering food outside every day. They are not jacked, they are not fit, they don't talk to girls that much, and they're playing games with you every day. Let's say you keep hanging out with them. They won't ridicule you for not reading a book. They won't push you to go to the gym because they're not doing it themselves. They will not push you to go talk to girls outside. They will not push you to go outside even. Actually, they will punish you if you go outside because you're leaving the game. You're leaving them alone. You are acting outside of the rules of this social group, which is determined by the average of the participants. And if the average of the participants are not going to the gym, playing games 5 to 6 hours a day, eating junk food, then if you were to start going to the gym, if you were to start eating healthily, if you were to do things that they do not do, they will like out you for it. You are not part of their social circle because you're doing things that they are not doing. Prosocial shame is what this talks about. If you are doing something, let's say you're addicted to something which is not a part of your society, which is not a part of the group that you are a member of, then you will feel bad about it because, like, Michael is not doing it, Eren is not doing it. Why am I doing it? Like, this is not acceptable behavior because it's like humans are social creatures. We want to belong in a group, and if you're acting outside of the rules of a group, instinctively you feel bad. Instinctively you think like, this is not something that I'm supposed to do. You will not be playing 5 hours a day of video games and eating junk food and not going to the gym if all your friends were going to the gym every day, eating healthily, and they're reading books, they're listening to podcasts, they're working on businesses with their free time instead of playing video games. I assure you, the moment that you turn on your PC to play some video games, you will feel ashamed. You will think that, why am I doing this? This is not a part of the society that I belong to. This is not me, because you identify with the groups that you belong to. Your friends basically determine who you are. Like, average of the five people you spend your most of your time with is you. So also surround yourself with better friends. Make friends with people who are in places where you want to go. Make friends with people who do things that you already want to do. Don't try to get your friends, like, I don't want to sound mean, but from my experience and people I talk to, that doesn't work. Getting your friends onto something that you are doing, if they are not already doing it, or if they don't already want to do it as bad as you do, it doesn't work. It doesn't work because people don't want to change. People don't want to change. Even I talk about getting better, like, instinctively it feels wrong to change because familiarity feels good. Familiarity means that you know what you're doing. Even though if it's bad, even though if it's not something that if you were to given a magic wand that you will do, familiarity is what feels safe. That is why people are afraid of change. That is why people don't want to do something different than the thing that they were always doing. That is why people stay the same, because they fear the change. Not you. You're working to get better, And even though you fear it, you will act. Even though you fear from change, when you're in a bad place, you will work yourself to get better. Yeah. Bye.